Are you struggling with imposter syndrome? This idea that you are not good enough, that somehow you lucked into whatever you have and you're just waiting to be found out as the fraud that you are, someone who isn't worthy of being in the room. Here's 3 ways that we can start to shut that down right now. First, we need to fact check our thoughts. We are constantly assuming that our thoughts are fact. We aren't good enough. We don't belong here. Period. Boom. Fact. Instead of realizing that most of those thoughts are driven from a place of shame and fear. We're afraid of what would happen if we claimed space here, if we believed that we are deserving of something, or if we worked hard enough to get something. There's vulnerability in that. So we would rather just assume that, no, none of this is actually true. And that's a fact. People are going to find out. People are going to think we're not good enough. We're going to lose our job. We're going to lose our relationship, whatever it is. So ask yourself first, is what you're thinking fact, absolute fact, or is it a fear and an assumption? Second, collect the evidence. I want you to make a list of all of the compliments, achievements, next level status climbs that you've done, all of the things that have gone well. Put it down on paper somewhere. And every time that you're thinking, no, I just looked into this, or I didn't deserve this, or this is just a fluke, or it's lucky, I want you to look at that list and remind yourself, do you actually think all of those people, all of those circumstances, all of those situations are wrong? How are you that lucky that you just lucked into or somehow completely pulled the veil over people's eyes and they didn't see anything during any of those times? And the final step is that we're going to actually reframe the way that we're talking to ourselves. So a lot of the times we'll say things like, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve this. Again, when we make statements like that, they sound like fact. So it's much harder to argue with it when we're in that state of anxiety. Instead, what I want you to do is say, I feel like I don't belong. I feel like I don't deserve that. Or I'm thinking that this is luck and not because I deserved this promotion. When we can add that in, what we're doing is allowing the possibility that this is just a thought, that this is something connected to our anxiety. It doesn't mean it's true. When you've spent your entire life believing that you aren't deserving of success, love, connection, belonging, just as you are, you're of course going to doubt it when it happens. But I promise you that what you have, you earned. You didn't trick people. You didn't luck out. This is yours to claim. So we need to make those shifts so that you can see what we all see about you.